Good morning, guys. Wanted to do something a little more personal today. What a lot of people don't know is that the last couple of weeks I've been doubling up on my programs. I was doing Les Mills Combat and PIO. First couple of weeks I did pretty good. Yesterday, not so much. I was convinced that I was actually coming down with something, that it was my allergies that were causing the issue, that I couldn't keep up. I only made it 3/4 of the way through the workout, and I was struggling. Thank goodness Sean was there to step up, and he is never afraid to go toe-to-toe with me and tell me that I'm pushing too hard, that I'm, that's one thing he tells me he loves about me, but he's also not afraid to tell me, hey, it's time to slow down. Darn those EMTs anyway. But he's right. I was pushing too hard. I was trying to do too much at once. And instead of turning to food for my stress, for my frustrations, I was turning to the workouts, and not just 15-minute or 10-minute workouts. I was turning to 45, 50, 60-minute workouts. I was pushing big time. In a good way, in some ways, turning to exercise and getting those endorphins and pushing yourself is a good thing. There comes a point when it's dangerous. I was pushing that line big time. And Sean saw it. So I'm very thankful that I have a husband that isn't afraid to say something. But there is a little bit of sweetness to my day from yesterday. I stepped on the scale last night. I don't know what tempted me to step on the scale, but I thought, what the heck? I'm in between patients. I'm going to I didn't even bother taking my shoes off or emptying my pockets. I just set my water bottle down and stepped on the scale. Just wanted to see where I'm at. Firm believer in ditching the scale, by the way. Get rid of it. Don't have one in your home. I had one in my home for a while, and I stepped on it almost every day. It was the hardest thing I ever had in my home. It was the most ridiculous thing. So discouraging to have that thing in your house. Get rid of it. Last time I was on the scale, except for last night, 2 months ago, I think. 2 months ago. Stepped on the scale last night, and I was 5 pounds from my goal weight. 5 pounds. I roughly know how much my shoes weigh, how much everything in my pockets weigh, and where I'm at in the middle of the day. Normally I always weigh myself first thing in the morning. So I know roughly where I'm at. 5 pounds from my goal weight. That means I am down 90 pounds. I started at 255 pounds. And I know most of you just went, what? I started at 255. And I'm down to 175. I may have underestimated a little bit, which is okay. But what it means is that I can tighten in my nutrition a little bit and cut back and go into maintenance mode. And I can go into what works for me and what I want to do. And if I want to switch things up and I want to be, hey, I want to do this. And not that people can't do that before, but I feel like in the way that I look at it is that I want to do a program and I want to follow it through. And I feel like now that I've gotten close to my goal weight, I have more freedom with what I can do. I don't have to stick 100% to a program. I can say, hey, this is what I want to do today. I want to do 21-day fix dirty 30 workout, or I want to do 21-day fix extreme Pilates, or I want to do this, or I can take a whole month and plan out what I want to do. I feel like I have a little more freedom. I don't feel like I have to stick to one. That's just the way I look at it. Doesn't mean that I can't do one whole program through if I want to. Because I'm going to do that with PiYo. I'm going to do that with PiYo. I'm loving PiYo. And it has given me tremendous upper body strength so far. And I'm only 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in and I can do a full tricep push-up, which I've never been able to do before. Upper body strength is something I've lacked for years. But I want to do something a little more personal today to post on the wall. I want to do something a little more personal. And I wanted to thank Sean for always sticking by my side, always being my number one supporter. I wouldn't have made it this far without him. And yes, I'll even thank him for hiding my chocolate. Because I know that he's doing what's best for me, and I know he just wants to help me out. So if there's anything you guys want to see on my page, let me know. Shoot me a message. I hope that you're all staying inspired, that you're all staying motivated, and that you are immensely enjoying this warm weather now that we finally have it, and the beautiful sunshine. If you live in Michigan. If not, you're probably already somewhere warm. But feel free to shoot me a message, ask me questions anytime. Like I said, I just wanted to do something a little more personal this morning, something from the heart. So have a great day, guys.